The collapse begun to be created. Universe 6, Champa says,
Vados! Why did you left here and decided to help Universe 7? There's something very strange going on there. Without Beerus being on the planet of destruction, it makes the vulnerability to magic enormous. And with that, the balance is undone. It seems that little by little, my memories of this universe are getting to be erased. Damn, Hit and Cauliflower want to help you, Beerus. Beerus! I will never help your universe! It was you who created this problem! Therefore, you're the one who will solve it!
At that moment, Zeno-sama's image appears on the destruction planet of Champa in Universe 6. Champa says,
Lord Zeno-sama!
When Champa looks to the side, he sees the image of the Daishikan. Champa screams,
High Priest!
Zeno-sama doesn't say anything yet. Daishikan says,
Oh, Mr. Champa, it looks like Universe 7 is in serious danger as a whole. The return of Zarama is in big trouble. Know that for sure the next universes will be attacked, will be yours. Have you already put together a defense plan? Universe 7 was caught off guard by beings without a god of destruction, yet you are here.
Champa breaks out in a sweat and speaks in his mind.
Damn it, Beerus! You get in trouble and it gets to me!
Zeno-sama looks at Champa and speaks.
If you haven't been doing anything, I'll erase this universe myself now.
Champa responds.
No. Calm down, Zeno-sama. Everything's under control. You can count on me that I will solve the situation right now. Beerus is my brother, and I would never let anything happen to him. Other than that Vado is also helping in the fight, right? I will gather the most powerful warriors in the absence of Cauliflower Head for the defense, and I will help my big brother on this fight. Well, as we know, Son Goku saved all the universes in the Tournament of Power. Apart from Universe 7 being the brother of Universe 6, we still have gratitude for everything that happened in the Tournament of Power.
Daishikan smiles and Zeno-sama just watches. Champa in his mind says,
Oh my me. I hope they believed me.
Hey, how's it going? Just here to remind you to click the like button, subscribe here to the channel so you don't miss any videos, and stay well inside our entire universe of Dragon Ball. Without further ado, let's get started.
Palace of the High Priestess Akai, North Side. Gohan advances to the time rift that has been opened by the wizard Mukai. Mohito says,
Phew, we finally arrived.
Gohan questions,
What is this place, Mohito-san?
Mohito says,
I think Zydo's better explain to us. Of course, if she isn't sending us into a trap.
Zydo smiles and says,
How can you think that of me, brother? You ended up saving my life, didn't you? We are facing the time rift in which Zakai alongside the wizard Mukai opened and took Gon. This time rift will take us to the empty dimension. After entering it, we will definitely find Gon's body. Of course, if Zaki and Bazarot haven't arrived first. If that happens, things are going to get a little bit more complicated, as Gon's head could be a lot more distorted by that.
Gohan watches and speaks. So it means that after the Makai Kingdom, I will be able to teach my little brother a lesson again. Gon, this time, for the better or worse, you will return to our side. Mohito smiles and says,
Sometimes, even that brave spirit of the Saiyan amazes me.
Well, keep it up, Son Gohan. Piccolo says, as much as Gohan's motivations are, there is still something much more catastrophic here. We need to analyze things very well. South side of the Palace of the High Priestess Akai. Hit, Cauliflower, and Jiren were trapped in the castle's labyrinth. Jiren says, What a strange place. All this time it feels like we're running in circles. This doesn't make any sense. Cauliflower speaks.
Can't take it anymore, For so long we've been here, it seems we haven't left the same place ever. If it continues like this, we'll end up dying of boredom and hunger and all that. Apart from that, just now, we're almost getting killed by that bloodthirsty Yujiro.
I feel like something weird is going on in Son Goku's Geezer's universe. But damn it.
It says, I can analyze it from my time jump, but still, something very strange is happening here. This magic is something that goes far beyond time. It distorts reality. Hit, as it finishes his sentence, starts coughing up blood. Cauliflower asks,
What is it, Hit?
At that moment, Cauliflower's body begins to feel a great side effect and several bones begin to be broken. Jiren begins to feel immeasurable pain. It says, It's not possible. A voice comes up. Extinction of devastation. At that moment again, the voice of Yujiro the Annihilator appears. Jiren says, Impossible. Cauliflower says,
What? This guy wasn't killed by Jiren's technique, wasn't it?
Yujiro says,
I am the being of omnipotent destruction. Even if my body shatters into pieces, I will rise again here in the palace of Sakai. You have come to the enemy's territory, and that's why you will die.
Jiren makes a serious face. Hit smiles and says, Looks like we weren't expecting this. Right, Jiren? At that moment, a voice appears.
You really talk too much. Weak as ever. I think you're close to mortals.
Jiren, Cauliflower, and Hit are startled by the voice they hear. Jiren questions himself. Yujiro speaks.
Another weakling for me to play with.
At that moment, Sour appears, the angel of Universe 2. Sour says,
I finally arrived. Mojito told me to split up. I saw that you would still need help. You fought very well. So as expected, the finalist of the Tournament of Power is not Jiren.
At that moment, Sour says,
Energy and recovery.
Sour recovers everyone's body energy and heals their injuries. At that moment, Yujiro says,
Oh, if it's not Sour.
At that moment, Sour says,
Recovery energy.
And heals all of Yujiro's energy and his flash form returns. Cauliflower says,
What? Are you crazy? We've got to do so much work to tear this guy's body apart, and you do it like what?
Jiren gets serious. Hit smiles and just watches. Cauliflower speaks.
What are you laughing at, Hit?
Jiren speaks. Look at the discrepancy in powers between an angel and a mortal. At that moment, Yujiro starts to smile and advances to attack Sour. At that moment, Sour says,
I could advance the time by 10 minutes in a million different combinations, and from all of these combinations, and none of you will be victorious, Yujiro. So I suggest that you just surrender.
Yujiro starts to smile and says,
Shut up! I am Yujiro the Annihilator, and I will destroy anything! I was never afraid of an angel! Die, Sour!
At that moment, Sour speaks.
As you wish. Planetary devastation.
Eradication. The entire palace of the High Priestess Sakai becomes light. An angelic vision appears in front of Yujiro. Yujiro says,
What is this?
At that moment, the image of a spinning angel appears over Yujiro. Yujiro says,
What is that?
Sour says,
This is the soul of the Supreme Angel. Whenever she appears, it is to seek the soul of the evildoers. Goodbye, Yujiro.
Yujiro speaks.
You're crazy if I'm going to let you hit me with that!
Yujiro, what you're talking to me is just your will. Since I regained your powers, I had already attacked you, and you had already died. We are talking about a judgment dimension created by me.
Yujiro speaks.
What?
At that moment, the Supreme Angel image lifts his hand and covers Yujiro. Yujiro screams,
Damn you, Sour!
Enigmatic and powerful, the strength of the Angel of Universe 2 is revealed. Sarah looks at Head and Caulifla and says,
You guys did great. Now their bodies are recovered. Let's go. We need to help Son Goku and my brothers and put an end to this war.
Empty Galaxy. Gohan alongside Piccolo, Mojito, and Zaidos arrived at the Empty Galaxy. Gohan says,
This place is very cold. It's totally different from what I imagined. Will we really find Gon here?
Zaidos says,
No need to worry. I know this place like the back of my head. I've been coming to the empty dimension with Sakai for a long time.
Zaidos takes everyone to the portal where Zarama was sealed. Gohan said,
What a surreal place. Wait, there's a body lying there.
At that moment, everyone sees the body of the Mage Mukai completely destroyed. Mojito says,
It seems that the Mother of Angels decided to use the Wizard Mukai to bring back Zarama. Interesting.
At that moment, a voice comes up and says, Awesome! Awesome! Looks like we have a visitor! I feel full of a hybrid Saiyan. Looks like we're about to start. Mojito says,
Looks like you guys arrived even faster than I could have imagined. We arrived too late, boys.
Bazarat appears and says, How long have we not seen each other? Gohan is enraged and already activates his beast mode and advances to attack Bazarat. At that moment, another voice comes up and says,
But what do you mean you're already attacking without trying to understand the situation? Do you really want to eliminate someone you don't even know is the enemy?
At that moment, another voice comes up and says,
We have no intention of fighting you. Get out of here. I was just getting my powers back to put an end to my true goal.
Gon appears. Gohan speaks.
Gon, you idiot. Can't you see you're being manipulated by all of them?
Gohan says,
Shut up, brother. You don't know what I'm capable of.
Gohan responds,
It seems that there's no way. It seems that there's no way. You can come with your angelic power, then I will show you the true combined energy of Ultra Instinct with Ultra Ego, and you will know the true power of Son Gohan, the Saiyan of Universe 7.
Gon versus Gohan. Second round. Large impacts begin to appear directly in the empty dimension. An enraged Gohan says,
Why are you like that? Since the war started, my father has always trained you to stay strong and fight this war, and now you join the enemy's side? And want to lecture like you're right?
Piccolo watches. I can feel Gohan's fist that he attacks, but at the same time, he feels a lot of anger at his half-brother's attitudes. Does this sudden personality change have to do with that angel? Mojito starts watching and speaks.
This boy's young and brown personality. This heavenly energy reminds me a lot of Vados when I was younger. Son Gohan is calling him brother. Don't tell me this kid is Son Goku's son with Vados. Oh, you don't waste time, don't you, little sister?
Zaido says,
He is the son of another Son Goku and another Vados. In fact, they are from my original timeline. There were several catastrophes in those timelines and several collapses happened. Apparently, Gon is discovering little by little what to do, and his sense of balance and destruction are starting to be created now. What is this boy up to?
Gon says,
Gohan, you're acting too impulsively. Even though you're immortal and a Saiyan hybrid, your strength is much greater than I thought.
Gohan says,
That's because you haven't seen any of the powers I managed to achieve. I'm very different from what I showed in the Mukai realm. Now I'm going to show you what I'm really capable of. Peace Kamehameha!
The two blows collide. Bazarat says,
These two have incredible powers.
Zaki speaks.
This Son Gohan is showing a very great performance, isn't he? No wonder that 30% of my power wasn't enough to beat him. Universe 7 Saiyans are truly remarkable.
Gohan starts throwing several punches at Gon. At the same time that Gon receives the blows, his body starts to recover instantly. Gon says,
It's no use. No matter how strong you are, your attacks won't make the slightest difference to me.
Gon advances, and with the mastery of Ultra Instinct of his angelical essence, he begins to dodge Gohan's blows and lands a big punch on his stomach. Gohan is thrown away. Zaido says,
Looks like this sibling feud is getting more and more tense. This was to be something even worse. Zaki and Bazarat are both smiling, but neither of them decided to attack us. There's something strange going on. Wait, do they really have the objective of targeting us as enemies? Or... No, it's not possible. Would you really go that far, Bazarat? Kai is also here. Surely he could have realized that his battle partner was defeated by Son Goku. How do you think all this must be happening? Come on, Zaki and Bazarat, reveal soon what you're up to.
Bazarat smiles and says, "Calm down, Zaidos. Soon you will know. A veritable empire will arise." At that moment, a huge explosion occurs and Gohan activates his Beast Mode 2 form and attacks Gon. Gohan starts laughing and says, "Angelic power? Don't think you're the only one who is capable of attaining divine K, brother." Gohan starts to land several blows on Gon. Gon speaks.
What? Impossible! How could you get so strong in such a short time? Even though I received energy from my second part cycle, Gohan still manages to fight me. This is incredible! This proves that the secret is not in the power of angels, but is linked to the strength of Saiyans. Fantastic, brother! Fantastic!
At that moment, everyone was shocked to see the change in Gon's face. Gohan says, "What's going on? It seems that Gon's pure energy has reappeared in his body out of nowhere. What does he want with that?" Mohito starts laughing and says,
Looks like you were wrong, isn't it, little sister?
Impressed, Zaidos does not understand very well what is happening. Zaki and Bazarat remain silent. Piccolo gets a very sharp look trying to understand what Gon is to try to do. Piccolo says, "This boy's speech now. It seems that he wants to test the Saiyan's level. As if he wants to do something against someone." Gohan starts to get excited about the battle, and so does Gon. Great impacts begin to be created within the battlefield. Great shudders begin to happen in Zakai's palace. Several pillars begin to break with the bangs that are brought into the empty dimension. As time goes by, Gon's body is getting worn out, and Gohan is also losing some of his energy. At that moment, the two are about to reach their limits, and the two land a big punch in their faces. Gohan speaks. "Come on, Gon! Tell me what you're up to! You know very well that we're not using all our strength in these attacks! Tell me what's going on!" At that moment, Gon says,
Brother, everything is under control. The counterattack starts now. I have a plan.
"To be continued." What is Gon planning? Why didn't Zaki and Bazarat have involved in the battle? Hey, my partner, what do you believe in and what do you imagine about all of this? Regardless of what it is more than important that you arrive exposing it in your comments so that we can answer to that crazy debate. Don't forget to click the like button, subscribe here to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss any videos. And that's it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.